talking as much as I used to.
We're playing doctor.
If he dresses in women's clothes, I think I'd find him attractive.
Yeah, welcome to Talk Soup, the only show on television that would let its host grow a cheesy goatee. I'm John Henson. Check it out! The kid fresh with facial hair. That's right. No, I did not just eat a dirty peach. Take a look. Move in here. Take a look at the... let me use a pointer for better reference. This is the saddest little part right up here because it's just so not. But it's coming in a little salt and pepper right around here. Check it out. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Making me look weathered to the ladies because that's right. I'm all man. Yeah, that's right. Beatnik boy, I'm going to have to start writing poetry or join a band or something. Jacob Dylan, watch out!
I think you got into the
I want to keep it, man. I want to keep it, but I saw a vice president here who shall remain nameless, Marta Tracy, and she said to me, she walked up to me in the hallway, and she's like, hi. Hi.
Who are you?
How was your Christmas break? Did you have a good New Year? Good. Well, you take care. So I'm expecting that memo that says, all talent shall not grow facial hair without the express written consent of Major League Baseball or whatever. Okay, coming up on today's show, Parker Posey cracks her neck, Al Roker cracks wise, and Montel Williams runs for president. Wow, where should we start? Okay, but that's going to cost extra. First up, Canine used to date Kenny, but when they called it quits, she started going out with a woman by the name of Khadijah. And that's where things start to get confusing. You see, a week ago, Canine slept with Kenny for old time's sake. This got Khadijah pretty riled. But she's not the only one who's upset in this Jerry Springer highlight. Up next, Khadijah's brother, David. How does that happen? Khadijah David? David expresses his disapproval of her alternative lifestyle. Still with me? Good for you.
I don't like the fact that you're gay.
I know that, Ian.
All right? I don't like the fact that
So
you're
what?
gay.
You gotta have, people gotta have their own rights.
Yo, let me tell you something.
First of all, you don't come out here and just tell me that like that.
Look.
What?
Let me tell you something.
What? What you gonna tell me?
You my bull.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it was
You
nice.
tried me.
What you say?
I don't hit girls.
But you gonna keep it real.
Put your hands on them.
You gonna keep it
Don't
real.
put your
Remember that
hands
you
on
coming up out your pockets too. This like your nose. Just like
I
your
got
nose.
one girl.
Coming up out your pockets.
I got one girl.
Wait,
She
no,
don't
no, no,
feel.
no,
Let's
no,
do that.
oral, come on,
You know what I mean?
Come on, hey,
Trying to play me.
All right, let's see.
What else? Hey, whatever you want to have.
Janine, why'd you sleep with him? You had a power to say no.
Because it was good. That's why
It wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. It was better in a ninth grade.
Well, gotta hand it to that Kenny. For a guy who soured his girlfriend on the entire male gender, he's feeling awfully positive about his sexual prowess. Yeah. Thursday on Jerry, she's pregnant and her boyfriend considers that a green light to cheat. He even hit on the nurse who administered her ultrasound. Shameless. I'd like to go on record at this point and say Teri Hatcher is my kind of woman. She's rich, successful, beautiful, and still finds time to play doctor with her husband. While I wish the two of them a long, happy marriage, if anything ever does go wrong, if he forgets to preheat his stethoscope, for instance, Teri, you know where to find me. Time now for a Hatcher-laden highlight from The Tonight Show.
No, actually, it was really romantic. It was on Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay.
We know that for sure.
Yeah.
And, in fact, we were we were playing doctor.
Playing doctor.
So, I figured that's why it worked. It was
And your husband
exciting.
is 11 now? You're playing doctor where, in Paris or somewhere?
No, just at our home.
Oh, in your house?
Just at our home, yeah.
You're playing doctor. I mean,
was...
You come in, bing bong. Well, hello. I mean, you go the whole thing. Does he have the little desk and all that? And I mean...
To tell you the truth, I was working at the time. I was working till almost midnight, and he had come to the set. We were following each other home after I was working, and we started playing this thing in the
playing
car.
Stalker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was sort of doctor thing. And by the time we got home, and I was sort of sick. I'd had a sore throat because I was working a lot, whatever. So I was sort of sick, and I think it came out of that. It came out of the, I'm not feeling so well. Well, let me check you out.
Check you out, and he gave you some sort of
You're right.
injection.
It's too personal.
All right.
Okay. Teri says her Tomorrow Never Dies co-star Pierce Brosnan bites. 20 kisses.
Oh.
Quite 20 kisses. My bad. Thursday on The Tonight Show, Robin Williams. He can currently be seen in 2 films, Flubber and Good Will Hunting. One's a comedy and one's a drama. He's got a beard in the drama. Makes him look more dramatic.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm sure the phone's ringing. I have but one resolution for 1998. To air more canine fashion shows. I'm talking St. Bernards and garter belts, huskies and stiletto pumps, the whole 9 yards. In keeping with this pledge, I submit the following crook and chase highlight. Here's style expert Randy Riggs introducing the de rigueur of this season's doggy duds.
Our next model is Pam. Oh, we had a problem with Malcolm. Wouldn't walk, I guess. We're carrying Malcolm.
Sorry.
This is a great sweater set. Now, I hear in Nashville here that if you have a dog, they say that's the way you can get a man.
Turn around, Malcolm.
Well, hey, look, he's showing his best side right now.
Okay, turn around, Malcolm. There you go, buddy.
They have he likes that view. He likes that view. They have on our red and green and blue fun plaid sweater and a little bow in Malcolm's hair to match.
Oh, look at that.
With a black and red ostrich collar and leash.
So just so I understand, at the store, at Karen's, you can buy your own sweater and your dog's sweater.
What we do is we make about 20 new styles of sweaters each year, and for every sweater that we make for the dog, we can make you one like it to wear.
I see. All right.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Thank you. Our last model, oh, here we come. They're anxious. We have Tori and her little Bichon Frise, PJ.
Hi, PJ.
Now, this is an example. Tori had a yellow slicker, so we have made a yellow slicker for the dog. And since she's wearing a lot of red, we put a red rhinestone collar and leash by a lady named Deandra in Manhattan.
PJ didn't want to go out in the rain. That's why he was
And they can go out in the rain. It's great to walk in the rain.
Randy said for every doggy sweater, they can make a duplicate for the owner. Let me get this straight. You freak if another woman is wearing your dress, but if a dog is wearing it, it's okay? What is that all about?
Look at me.
Glad I have a goatee. Thursday on Crook and Chase, meet champion yodeler Mary Schneider. She'll demonstrate her award-winning yodeling style. Still ahead on Talk Soup, some abusive women meet their match, and Montel contemplates a career in politics. But first, Parker Posey shows off one of her lesser-known talents. Oh, boy. To beard or not to beard? That is the question. Call in your vote and comments at 213-954-2711. Let us hear from you. Tell us how you feel about it. Come on, tell me the truth. You like it. You like it. You know you want it. Whoa. Wow, it was prom night all over again. Parker Posey has appeared in about 800 independent films, and that's just in the last 3 weeks. She prefers the quirky, unconventional roles because that's the kind of person she is. Original. A breed apart. I'll bet she drinks Dr. Pepper. And you'd better believe she knows how to crack her neck. Here she is demonstrating this unique talent on the RuPaul show.
Now, they tell me, speaking of eccentric, that you can crack any joint and every joint in your body.
Yeah, I'm not cracking as much as I used to because I went to an osteopath in England. He was like, you really should be cracking. But I'll crack for you guys if you want me to.
Okay, now
the neck.
let's have the audience decide. What joint do you guys want cracked from Parker?
The neck. The neck's pretty good. Okay. Wait.
Give this girl an Oscar.
In her latest film, The House of Yes, Parker plays a Jackie Kennedy lookalike engaged in an incestuous relationship with her twin brother.
Whoa.
Maybe that was just a dream I had. Either way, it rocked. Let me tell you, House of Yes! Thursday on RuPaul, nothing. The show will be preempted. Tune in if you like, but Ru won't be there. Yeah, she'll be shaving, unlike me. By the year 2008, the pieces will have all fallen into place. I will have thoroughly corrupted the minds of America's youth, who will unanimously appoint me dictator of the known universe.
All hail Hudson.
Thank you. The way I see it, there's only one person who might possibly foil my plan. The champion of truth, justice, and free makeovers, Mr. Montel Williams. Here he is discussing his own bid for world domination on The View.
I got to ask you, any political aspirations?
If you read my high school yearbook, when I graduated from high school, my class and my goal was to be the President of the United States by the year 2000. I just have to wait a little longer. But I'm one of these people, I feel this way. If you're going to complain about anything within our society, and you need to do something about trying to fix it, and you need to do it through the political system, and eventually one day, if I can get my wife to agree to this, I might run for office down the road.
What would you run for? What would be
run
a
the whole
good thing?
show. You need me in the White House. I'm telling you.
You want to be at 1600?
Why not?
You mean
Do you think I couldn't be? I got 20 years in the military. I'm a special intelligence officer. I graduated from the United States Naval Academy. I went to the cryptologic school at the National Security Agency. I speak Russian. I can do whatever you need me to do from that office as well as I can from this television.
You got it, You would not just start as a congressman and then a senator and work. You would throw your hat in the ring and run for president.
I would probably start as a senator or as a governor, and then I would probably then move up and take the next step. I think if you're going to complain about what goes on in society, and I do a lot of complaining because I think there's a lot of things that we all need to do and get involved in.
When are you going to do this?
You know, when I get done with television, somewhere around 2008, maybe.
You know, Montel, you're gonna need a running mate. And I'm all about that bald is beautiful platform, baby. Thursday on The View, meet a big-time celebrity guest. Now, that really narrows it down. Could be just about anyone on television, except for me. I don't know, man. Tune in anyway. I can't tell you. I'm not holding out on you, man. I just don't know. You would think that having a goatee I would know, but I don't. Should a man convicted of murdering his wife be allowed to raise their child? The citizens of Massachusetts don't think so. They recently passed a new anti-crime measure known as Lizzie's Law. It prevents killers from forcing children to visit them in jail. Up next, author Jeffrey Leving and some Lisa audience members discuss the issue of abusive fathers behind bars.
What if you have a 6-year-old or 7-year-old child who is mentally retarded or is suffering from a severe psychiatric disorder? Are you going to have a 5 or 6-year-old child suffering from a severe psychiatric disorder decide what's best for him?
I can't sit here. I'm really sorry. I am a mother of 4, and I have a granddaughter. And the lady down here in the hat, when she made her comments, I'd like to take your hat and shove it down your throat. There is no way that my 7-month-old granddaughter should have to see him. She won't even know who he is. How can you know what, a 7-month-old or a 3-year-old?
Isn't the bigger question, is the child safe from this person? Forget what the child wants. Is the child safe?
The child has to be supervised with someone else there. If a child knows her daddy and wonders where is her daddy, why doesn't the child know?
It does not matter how the father was before. When he did that to the mother, he gave up everything.
According to recent statistics, if a man abuses his wife, there's a 75% chance he'll abuse their children as well. Less than 50% of batterers who undergo treatment truly change. Thursday on Lisa, meet a guest who has over 300 personalities. The introductions alone should take up the better part of the show. Here's Jean and Joe and Nancy and George and Sandy and Heather and Morgan and Pete and Sam and Mary and Daryl and Patrick and Pam and Edward and Nadie and Aldo and Mike and Jenny and... Is it funny yet? No. Yeah. Well, can't say I didn't try. More Talk Soup ahead, including an audience member who's just begging for a little abuse. And after the break, La Caja Roker. Whoa. Yeah.
He grew up on the pick, only on the Discovery Channel.
This is Still Talk Soup for about another 10 minutes. Let's face it, working on a morning show has its drawbacks. First off, you have to wake up at the crack of dawn. Then you have to try to look perky on camera so people will stay tuned in. Worst of all, you have to keep the material G-rated. Fact is, most folks don't like to hear Turkish bathhouse jokes while eating their Wheaties.
What?
Yeah, present company excluded. So you can imagine how relieved Al Roker felt when he got cut loose on the Conan O'Brien show. Those late-night fans have heard it all. Here's Al discussing his relationship with Today Show host Matt Lauer.
Now, what are you saying here?
I'm saying that if he dresses in women's clothes, I think I'd find him attractive.
Are you saying that there's any kind of tension at all there between the two of you?
There's a little bit, you know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, look, there's up here between you two. Come on, admit it. There's a little... I mean, yeah, Andy's married.
Yeah,
right.
Look,
Yeah.
yeah, I've heard this. Just because my wife is a professional golfer does not make me some sort of...
People do think there's you know, sometimes a little... People read crazy things into the situation. That just because Andy and I like to hang out together and do a talk show, people read all kind of stuff into it.
Just because you like to go to Turkish baths? Not a big deal.
We have never gone to a Turkish bath.
We like Turkish taffy.
Oh, yeah!
That's where the confusion
Well, that's not what I heard you were pulling. But anyway, that's...
Oh, Al. Come on, you're better than that. Friday on Conan, Kevin Pollak will discuss his recent films, including The Usual Suspects, Grumpier Old Men, and House Arrest. He's getting a lot of work, that Pollak, but he still hasn't landed a Talk Soup fill-in gig. Yeah, that's when you know you finally arrived. I've long been a fan of women's gymnastics, and it's not just the leotards. All right, it is just the leotards, but that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with me leering at this Kenan highlight. It features Olympic gold medalist Dominique Dawes. She'll be showing off some of her amazing athletic skills.
Olympic.
In ordinary street clothes.
Well, I don't know if you have the right clothes on, but can you do a little gymnastics first?
No.
Well, come on now. You're not gonna sing.
Okay, so.
So you can do a little flip.
Yeah, I'll try to do something.
Do something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where should I do that?
If you wanna head over there. Next up, Third Eye Blind. We'll be right back. With them and then me.
Sadly, Dominique is the only person in North America who didn't see that coming.
Oh.
Thursday on Kenan, get to know NYPD Blue star James McDaniel, a.k.a. Lieutenant Fancy. You know the guys in the squad room ride him about that. Just one more highlight. That's all you're going to get out of me. When we return, a member of Sally's audience volunteers for some hazardous duty. All right.
The next time either one of y'all want to go out there and come and beat somebody, beat me.
His road to
What do you think? Keep it or lose it? Use your God-given right to vote, folks, and call us at 213-954-2711. We'll tally up the results on the weekend show. We may even do a little on-air shaving if everybody hates it.
Who's going to call?
I think they're going to like it.
Call.
I think they're going to like it. I think the chicks are going to dig it. They're going to think it's sexy and manly, and the men are going to think it makes me look cool.
That's a stretch. Oh.
Recently, Sally interviewed women accused of physically abusing their male lovers. This brought out the masochistic side of at least one audience member. Let's call him Tiny. Here he is begging the ladies to use him as a human punching bag anytime they see fit.
But you know what? The next time either one of y'all want to go out there and come and beat somebody, beat me.
First of all, I am checking myself. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I am checking myself.
Next time she want to beat you, give me a call. I come. Let her beat you.
Well, I think we all learned something there. Thursday on Sally, they were dead men walking. Now they're live guests talking. Meet folks who served time on death row after being convicted of murders they didn't commit. That's it. You've extracted the last bit of funny out of me. I'm a dry sponge. Not so moist towelette. I must replenish my juices, so until next time, farewell. And don't forget to call in and vote. To beard or not to beard? You know you like it.